Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more medieval kingdoms for Total War Attila. Here today we're going to be starting episode 9 of my Teutonic Order series. In today's episode we're going to be pushing through Anatolia and hopefully try and take some territory against the Khwarezmians. Who else we got here? Other dynasties. Basically this Eastern Islamic coalition. We're going to be defending our eastern wall as well in Kiev and try and pick territories where we can. Guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know in the comment section down below your feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. If you're not enjoying it, of course, feel free to leave a dislike. So I've skipped a couple turns ahead. Now let's quickly recap the last episode. In the last episode we managed to take Nottingham and Wales. We had our first battle against the Scottish. Scotland and Ireland have obviously been defeated. Edinburgh and Inverness were only up for grabs. However, unfortunately, the Crown of Aragon blitzkrieged up through Scotland and now currently reside in Edinburgh and Inverness. If I did have the opportunity to take this territory, I most certainly would have, but that's unfortunate. So after our wars in the British Isles, this is how it shapes up. The French currently hold Bristol, Castilla hold, what is this, Colchester. London is currently under a Anglo-Saxon occupation. We control most of the Midlands and Mercia. Portuguese own York, while Aragon basically have Scotland and Ireland. So I thought, why not? We need to move our full stack back into my lands. So I will recap my territory. I'll actually quickly show you here in the diplomatic status. So, as the Teutonic Order, we currently have Balticum, the Baltic, parts into Bohemia and in Hungary. This is what we control. Obviously, Scandinavia, Sweden, and Denmark. We have a small territory in northern France and Mercia. This is really good for farming. And we've also got some territory here within Anatolia itself. So, we're going to be going after the Arabian dynasty here and the Sultans and sort of this Eastern Islamic coalition, if you will. So this is how Europe currently stands with our Christendom alliance. So currently down in Ankara we have a full stack here with Prince Edward, the bastard. Well, he's the legitimate son of Genseric here, my bastard brother. So he is next in line for the throne. Okay, we currently have Genseric, his father, bastard brother, here as well. I managed to take Myra and Pontus off camera, simply just rebellions and whatnot, and being taken back and forth. So we have two new territories down here. We have Iconium as well. So we're actually going to be pushing through Anatolia in today's episode and hopefully have some battles against the, sort of the Arabians here. Pushing up to the north, got a small army pushing into Ankara. I will show you where my armies currently reside. We have a full stack here with Björnwolf in Galich. Also, as my armies were marching their way from the United Kingdom, there have been some minor diplomatic changes, and I've also rebuilt my armies. We currently have Knights of the Order here, the Templar Order, which are fantastic. They do currently cost us around about 300 in upkeep, but they're most definitely worth it. We currently have Brithelm here, my son, and we have the faction leader Gunderic here as well. Two full stacks currently reside in Kiev, and we currently have my second-born son Oswy in Vilna. Sorry, these are my nephews. This is my son. Yeah. Gunderic currently has 3 children. They were to a Danish wife. His wife did die, unfortunately, so he's got a new Polish girl. But if the line doesn't continue, it looks like it's going to go to my bastard brother, who has a hell of a lot of children here. Prince Edward is married to a princess of the Holy Roman Empire. They currently have some legitimate children as well. Burgred, who is 5. Moving on to my second-born son here, Edward, is currently half Spanish. And I married my bastard's brother's third-born son, Brithelm, to a princess of Spain. Now, her bastard son is actually Arecindo, is currently the heir to this Spanish kingdom. So that's cool. He's no relation to me. I'm pretty sure this is my bastard son, though. But I will be getting rid of bastard children. I want to have legitimate children. We are playing as the Teutonic Order, after all. So, as I was moving back through my lands, the Mongols actually sued for peace And I wondered why that is. Well, Attila the Hun has now been born and is the faction leader, which is a little bit weird. I believe, where are the Mongols? Because I believe Genghis Khan is here somewhere. I could have sworn I saw him. But we managed to peace out with the Mongols. But, yeah, I don't trust them. I trust them as much as I do a snake. So, as I was moving back over here, we still need to maintain a rather strong presence. But what I didn't realise is that there has been a holy crusade, if you will. The majority of Israel and Egypt actually has come under Christendom occupation. You could say a crusade has been called, if you will. Jerusalem is currently under the control of the Christians once more. I didn't even realise. I was like, okay, after the English War, I thought, look, you know what? We need to move my armies back. We need to rebuild where we can, proper fighting forces, and we'll try to take territories here and there. I was completely oblivious to this Holy Roman Empire rush. I knew they had Alexandria and a couple of territories here and there, but it's crazy to see that we have the kingdom, the Crown of Aragon, actually down here fighting as well. I guess, as you can see on the map, there are no enemies in the west. Everyone really likes each other. No one wants to go to war with anyone. It looks like we're really focusing upon these eastern kingdoms now, which is fantastic, and I'm going to do so in Anatolia. But I wish I could commit more troops through there, because as you can see, look how many troops are here. Like, the Holy Roman Empire has taken Alexandria. They've actually pushed all the way down through the River Nile. They currently have spice. The Arabian Peninsula still currently comes under their control. The Kingdom of Jerusalem is now back after they had to, like, flee to Greece, which is quite crazy. They even have some of this desert territory pushing all the way up to Antioch. So, as you can see, most of what modern-day Israel is, Palestine, the territories, that's what it's called there. Oh, God. Right, Israel. What is Israel? All I see is Palestine. Oh, God. Right, anyway, this video's already demonetized, so don't worry about it. Right, yeah, so they've also taken most of, sort of, North Africa here. So, we're going to try and push through the guts of Anatolia and try and cut them off in the Caucasus. However, that is easier said than done. I can't commit more than too many armies. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full stacks at the moment. 2 are currently down in Anatolia, which we're going to start pushing. However, even though the Christian kingdoms are pretty much pushing through the Middle East here with impunity and ease, they've taken even Edessa here. That is due to the the Islamic coalition pushing north. They currently have Belgorod here. There are currently 3 full stacks of the Sultan's army and Khwarezmians here. Pushing even further north, they actually are bordering towards the end of Kiev, so we will be fighting some Easterlands again. Chernigov has now been taken, the Duchy of Kiev is gone, so we do manage to have to hold Oswy. We're going to have to hold Brithelm and Gunderik here, which kind of sucks. I'm sick of holding this Eastern War, but I guess it's somewhat honourable, it's somewhat cool. We are the defenders of Christendom. We hold the Kiev and Vilna Galich wall. I have imagined there's like a massive wall that stretches across here and protects the people of Pinsk all the way to Prague, Frankfurt and Brittany. However, we have peaced out with the Mongols and they are kind of just roaming through other people's lands, which is good. As long as they're not attacking me, I don't overly mind too much. We also managed to puppet the Sultan of Rum here down in Cyprus. So this is how the world stands. I thought I'd just sort of quickly recap what's sort of going on in this campaign. So the Crown of Aragon and of course the Crown of Castilla and the Holy Roman Empire and the Kingdom of Jerusalem are starting to take territory in the Middle East, pushing up to Syria now as well. Okay, well, let's allow my nephew, Prince Edward, to push. Let's push into this territory here and try and take some in Anatolia. We're going to push straight up through the guts. We're going to be able to attack in one turn, as we do have catapults. We're going to be able to put our Knights of the Order for the test for the first time. I'll put in the description below the mod as well, if you guys would like to download it and play along with me. Okay, we're going to loot and occupy straight up, as we will be coming up against a lot of foreign buildings. So let's repair that, let's break that down, and let's also break this down as well. So we're pushing through the guts like I said. We're going to move my second army up here. Oh no, they can't, we need to wait for replenishment, that's fine. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick sip of water. Alrighty, we've got 2,800 in the bank. I might just quickly have a look around to see where we can put that in. Yep, probably straight up, continuing to upgrade my farms. We're making 4,300 per turn now. Technology-wise, we're going up here to just get some more buffs. We've got that recruitment debuff. There's a rather large army outside Gdansk. I'm going to move my fleet around, just in case. I might actually get a fleet here. Because I got rid of them, but we might need it because I haven't got an army near here and I don't particularly want to lose that. Right, yeah, we've got a small army here with Helgi. He was currently at Tor. But regardless, let's end the turn and continue and see if this Eastern Islamic coalition attack me. So, okay, the English have been attacked by that army at Gdansk, and my garrison can come out and help. I'm more than happy to go and help them. So let's maybe go with an aggressive stance, or maybe balanced. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Regardless, it looks like the English have just been battered here. No matter, there's no way this army is even going to, well, take me out. But we should be able to push into Anatolia, which would be good. But it just sucks, man. That we have to defend against the, even the eastern men pushing up here. We have pieced out with the Mongols, which has definitely saved us a lot. But even saying that, if the Mongols betray me, which wouldn't surprise me, to be fair, they have given us 10-15 turns of peace. I think that's how long it probably took me to go from the north of Scotland all the way back down to Anatolia. But I don't trust them. But it's great to see my allies are gaining wealth, power and territory, I guess. It's all for the greater good. Oh wow, so we've actually been attacked here straight up by the Khwarezmian Empire. They currently have around about 7,000 troops. We are outnumbered, so we have been attacked within the city itself. I'm just sick of defending Kiev against Eastermen. I want to fight in Anatolia. I want to be aggressive. I like to choose when I want to attack. You know what I'm saying? Oh god damn. Yeah, I want to be fighting down in the east, so let's auto-resolve this one. The amount of sieges for Kiev we've had is just ridiculous. So we're going to throw them back with quite ease. Decisive victory here. We're going to take that 23% replenishment. The Horse Lords are currently raiding me, but we'll be right. The thing is, right, we just need to hold in Kiev. We just need to hold this eastern wall. We'll run them down like the scourge they are. I currently have my nephew in Kiev. Gundrick is sitting outside as he is immune to snow attrition. There's no point of taking Chernigov. It's just that territory, right? It's deliberately deceiving, deliberately vast and sparse to give the Horse Lords an advantage. It's practically impossible to defend. The Mongols here are slowly pushing westward again once more, but they don't seem to be bothering me, which is good. Skanza has rebelled, and we've got some consumption issues here and there. 57, let's intervene. Let's have a quick look at my treasury, but as you can see, they're doing quite well here. There still seems to be more armies there, though. I want to see if I can see Genghis Khan, because Genghis Khan was actually a general when I saw him roam past before, but I guess he's gone. I'm not entirely sure where he is. Okay, we can't hit that. The English managed to take out that Swedish rebellion I was dealing with. Okay, well, let's run down the last of the Khwarezmians here. We should be able to do it with ease. Let's go. Go, 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 Gadget. And also, these guys have just been wavering the storm for bloody years. So now we've destroyed the Khwarezmian army up on the east. This should hopefully allow my other armies to push. Now, I was actually tempted to push Gundrick down to Anatolia, but I'm kind of lucky I bloody didn't, because we nearly had a Well, scary surprise. We're currently going to try and get some more farm buildings as well. We want to keep up our agriculture as best as possible. Due to we will be taking settlements in the not too soon future, so we want to try and get our stuff on ample supply. As you can see here, we are really close to the rebellion and sanitation. Obviously that's going to hinder growth and is going to cause rebellions, but the thing is, right, the garrisons in this mod, they're so, like, they start with garrisons, so there's no point of having armies here unless you're getting deliberately attacked, because, yeah, they suicide into you, which is a bit stupid, but whatever. Right, okay, so let's quickly get rid of this rebellion army, because I don't think anyone else is probably going to get it nearby. There are occasionally roaming Christendom hordes that take them out, so let's push back to Myra here. Okay, so how can we expand here? Wow, they are really pushing into Edessa here, which is great. Antioch is not under our control. If we could take Antioch, that'd be crucial. So it does look they are attacking Damatha. Okay, and it looks like they still have the Arabian Peninsula. Holy crap, man. The Crown of Aragon must be getting such good trade through there. Maybe not, by the look of it. Maybe they're going by cart or something. Okay, how far are we away from Antioch? Oh, maybe we should take Antioch. I'm tempted. It is a capital, and it's also Pent Archie. Okay. Oh yeah, this is that whole Christian thing, isn't it? Like there's pillars of the world or something. Yeah, there's one here, one there. It's the 6 something. I can't remember what it's called. Obviously, houses religious significance. So, I think I'm just going to go for Antioch. I don't know what's special or what's in Antioch. The Holy Grail. We need to find the Holy Grail. Right. Okay. Let's push into Antioch. We're going to be able to straight up hit them. And it looks like my Christian allies here are going to take anything that's probably going to attack us. Oh, wow. Where's this? I didn't even see that. The Crown of Casella are currently nearby. Wow, so they're going to be able to help us in this with this invasion. That's cool. The Sultanate of Rum, by the way, is actually Christian, which surprised me. Anyway, we're going to be able to take Antioch with ease. And we're going to have our first settlement in Syria. We're going to have our first settlement in the east. That's cool. All right. So let's, whoa. Hold up there, buddy. Let's loot and occupy. Okay. Yeah, so what does this actually do? I don't know. Anyway, let's repair where we can. They play polo here. A polo pitch. A chapel. What is the religion here? It's actually at 66%, so that's actually not too bad. Syria is currently under Bavarian control in Homs, a puppet of the Holy Roman Empire, and Akko. Okay, so we want to repair that. The fishing stuff's not probably too bad. We probably want to break down this, though, the polo pitch. And look, we don't... The thing is, right, you're actually better off getting either food or getting a better military building for public order, which is... I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's this here. The military camp is actually a lot better. So let's get another farm here. Let's try and convert that town where we can as well. We'll hold up here in Mira as well. We have recently taken these territories in the grand scheme of things. Oh god, we have to deal with this shit as well. There's a library here, food sanitation. We need to convert that where we can. Okay, you're okay to chill and sit here. Right, so what's going on up in here? I'm just curious to see the odds now. Like, would they want to peace out? No, they don't. Okay, not really much else we can do this turn. We currently have 1,200 in the bank. We have an army here now, but there's not really much I can do with you because you can't recruit anything. Ideally, I want to get Helgi back to Galich so he can start recruiting more of these Knights of Order. I probably should have kept him back there. Regardless, it's pretty cool to see how the world is shaping up now. We've got some governor buildings here now as well. Probably let's get better construction costs and minus corruption. Brithelm will be a general of the future. So you want to try and fix him up. We currently have snow immunity here as well, which is perfect. But let's get the morale and fighting in forest battles. Let's end the turn and continue and see how the AI reacts. Like I said, I still don't trust the Mongols. I trust them as much as I trust a fucking serpent. Okay, the English are getting rid of these Pomeranian rebels for me. That's why, like, you probably could really put up the tax if you wanted to, like, massively, because the only negative benefits would be growth, if you really cared about that. France want me to join the war against the Mongols. No way in hell I'm going to be drawn into that one. Same with the Holy Roman Empire. It is degrading a little bit, but nothing too much to be worried about just yet. I'll try to get a battle in today's episode, but we'll just sort of see how the campaign goes. I'm really sick of fighting Eastern men and Mongols. So unless we fight down here in Anatolia or something, Antioch, sorry, or Anatolia, I'll be more inclined. Right, I'd play this if it was a bigger army, but that's not big enough for me to even worry about, I think. Fighting them in their homeland would be quite cool. Fighting them in the miners is usually a bit much. But it's crazy to see, once Christendom doesn't have any enemies, they instantly just go over to the east. Like, everything's all good in the west. Everything's chill, even with the Pope being destroyed. Mel Itine, I think that's how you say that. We've got to keep an eye on this territory here still. I might need to get a small garrison here with that army. Oh! Bit of back and forth here. Bit of argy-bargy in Edessa and Anatolia. The Gurid dynasty. It does look like the Eastmen are trying to push. That doesn't look good for the Spaniards. If they come closer and the king will have a crack at hitting one of those armies. Rebellion in Asia, rebellion in Mercia, that's fine. A noble birth has come as well, which is good. We've got a lot of money in our bank at our disposal as well. We're going to be able to convert this. Fishing is actually fine. I don't mind that too much. A trade jetty is just a little bit fancy if we need money. Let's get public order and let's try and perfect. Let's convert you then, and then we'll make a farm here. Because even though we don't need the food literally here, we need it in the region. So let's convert this as well. Okay, let's move my army up and out here as well. Okay, even though we can't get our proper knight units, I still think it's probably a good idea to get some basic bitch swordsmen here. Okay, so we have been attacked here. That's fine. If they do try and siege it, we're going to win anyway. Quite easily, I reckon. Okay, so the Hungarians are still going after Belgrade. It does look like the Mongols are continuing to raid me, which is a bit shit, but you can't destroy them, so I don't really know what I'm best to do. Okay, nothing really much else here we can do either. Vilna, I could maybe push down and take Chernigov, but yeah, I just don't feel competent enough here. Right, we can get rid of these ships now as well. Whoa, whoops-a-daisy. Let's pop you there. Okay, minor rebellions here and there. Like, the Portuguese are going to deal with that. Okay, let's probably submit a co-war target somewhere. Maybe where? So we can actually see where their armies are and how many stacks they have, which is quite crazy. Let's pick someone else, like Kharezmia or something, or these guys. Or is it? Oh no, these are just the armies we can see. Maybe it's not that specific. If we click on Kharezmia, is it the same? Yeah, it is. Look, I'm probably actually alright in the east now. Maybe I just need you to sort of push, like here, like circumnavigate up through here into the Caucasus is probably our best bet. Should I hang here or should I come out and try and hold Edessa? That's what I'm just trying to think of. This army's going to be fine here because we want to start pushing over. But we don't want to lose Antioch. We could very easily destroy this army, and we could very easily destroy this next one here. We could go out and this could be a bang, bang, and then we get rid of that. Will the Spaniards be drawn in? They won't. So let's destroy this army here. Night attack. God, we're getting drawn out into the desert. That's not what we want. They bloody love doing that. So let's push out against this army here now. And now they've fled back. Shit. Okay, so I can actually get back to Edessa if I so want to. But we will have tired. That might be better. How big's the garrison at Edessa? Pfft, fucking peanuts. We're better off standing in here and holding than trying to get away, because they're going to hit me. Regardless. I just hope they don't fucking cuck me here. The fucking Spanish. Cuck, is that still a cool word? Do people still say that? Right, so my general here needs to get upgraded where he can. I might have extended myself too much here. Yeah, he is still the heir. He's got plenty of children, Burgred, and daughters as well. If, cool. If, he does die. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We can actually marry off some of my daughters as well, Gundrick. Oh, Earballs. Oh, wow. So Gundrick does have a grandson. His daughter had a son. Well, what do we do? Because Edward is the heir now. I guess he is, because, like, how do you choose the line of succession here? Gundrick is the legitimate son of Hermann von Salza. Okay? He's had 3 daughters and no son. Does it pass to the daughter? No. Or does it pass to a bastard son? I went with bastard son for the time being. But the daughter now has a son. Wigstan. He does have more Gundrick blood than the bastard, I imagine. And she is currently half Danish as well. I guess Eobald is the heir, but only until he comes of age. Let's marry off some of these daughters now. So I want to go through some of my high-ranking officials. Preferably, you want good gravitas. Fucking hell. But also, you got to be considerate and careful of age. 59, 54, 45, 56, 47. So the youngest is 45. Björnwulf. Let's marry her off then. The thing is, right, we can always marry these daughters off again if we need to. They're both Björnwulf. We could change the name up if we really want to. Ethelwald. Yeah, we'll change things up. So we'll give Björnwulf the general here, and we'll give Ethelwald her. They're quite high-ranking characters, so they should give us some pretty decent children on top of that. Okay, well, not really much else I can do here. We could move into the town, yeah, just to give us that additional bonus. More money coming on the way as well. Let's sit back, relax, and see what the Eastern men do against us. We might be surrounded 3-1, 3-2. It's just that that army. I thought would have run out of movement points, but it didn't. It had some spare. But I'm really happy now that I'm getting to do at least what I want to do in this campaign, because, like, I swear, like, for ages there was a couple of episodes where I was just so bogged down in the east. Like, we started off really well against Poland, Lithuania, getting pagans. Yeah, okay, so we have been attacked here now. We colonized with the Swedes, of course. But this is what I would really like to do. I want the Teutonic Order to fight in foreign lands, in France, the British Isles, and now the Middle East. We're going to have to retreat, and we're going to be able to, which is good. And they are going to pursue us. Wow, apparently they massively outnumber me. Shit, I might have done a floozy here. Right, so we currently have Basia, the king of the Zengid dynasty, or Sultan, if you will. 5-star command, 2 units of Persian foot soldiers, 4 units of Persian and Turkish archers. They currently have 5 mercenary Persian crossbowmen, to 5 Persian cavalry. Right, okay, I was wondering where these odds were coming from. It's the second army that has the melee focus. Dismounted Askari nobles, along with 4 units of Armenian footmen. And their general is weak. We currently have... Shit. What, 4, 8, 11 Knights of the Teutonic Order. We currently have 3 units of skirmishers and 4 units of cavalry and artillery. Look, I think that's being a bit harsh. He is a 6-star commander after all, Prince Edward. But regardless, let's fight this one upon the field of battle. We really don't have any other choice. The battle on the fields of Edessa. The Teutonic Order have marched down from their Baltic homeland to help the Christendom Confederation. If he does die, Edward, so be it. We've got plenty of more sons. That was kind of a shit play on my behalf. I kind of got baited out into the desert. Fucking typical. I thought, yeah, I'm going to push out. It's okay. The Spaniards are out here. The Spaniards will help me. I'm curious to see what those odds of the Order Resolve are once everyone else gets in. Because if we sort of sit tight in shield formation and they sort of just... Yeah, it's going to be tough because their cavalry is going to be charging headstrong into me. And we're also going to have to sort of withstand some of those archers. We've got plenty of catapults, so we're going to be able to knock a lot of them out. We'll just have to see how we go on the battle map. Okay, guys, welcome to the battlefield. FYI, if you do download and play this mod, the loading screens are quite significant. My god, that took ages for me to get in. Okay, this looks awfully green, if I'm being honest, to be Edessa. But so be it, I guess. We are fighting in the grasslands. So where do we want to deploy? Further back, I guess, is our better position. Actually, probably like centering here or something's probably not a bad shout. A lot more. Right, okay, so let's divide my army up. I think this is probably my best strat. Make these guys my middle sort of force, and we'll put these other guys on the flank. So let's go about here, say. That's probably as thick as I want to make it. Shield wall. Chuck you 2 on the flanks. Shield wall. And chuck you 2 on the flanks. Make a good old classic Total War noob box. We are outnumbered. Oh, I can't get this bloody right. That's how we want it. Good. And just sort of try and sit back and weather the storm. Archers. General. Okay. Cavalry as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to do overly too much with them. We do have some heavy shock, which is good. But I reckon these guys are going to be just sort of more so holding my position. We have some crossbowmen here as well. Okay, catapults. We'll switch to a flammable round. And ideally try and pull you up as much as possible. So, this is the first time we're going to be looking at the Knights of the Order for the first time. This is what you want. Proper, strong, tough, battle-hardened men of the Teutonic Order. Look at this. Look at this fist. Garth Greenhand of House Gardner would be having a heart attack, I reckon, seeing that. Okay, so here are some of the heavy shock cavalry as well. Classic, nice, clean, white tunics of the Teutonic Order. furthermore cavalry down here as well. Okay, let's start the battle and I guess try and get some flanking maneuvers on where we can. So let's pull you guys back and maybe entice them into something. And we'll hold you here and closer. The enemy's reinforcements have arrived. They're coming further south. Everyone has their shield walls up nice and high. There is a little bit of a gap here, which I might try and remedy if we can. But it might mean reforming the front line. We can't actually see any of the enemy at the moment. Right, so that's actually the position that it goes into. Look, we should be right. Because this is what we want to sort of cover as a distance. But shield wall is still being initiated, so we're still getting those buffs. We're actually not doing too bad here though as well. We're going to be able to shield a lot of these archers and stuff. I'm just sort of curious to see if I should move up. Like if we can move up, so they start fighting us out of this, and that will probably cover 3-4 units instead of just sitting in the plain. I don't know. I think I'm alright though. I think it's a bit too late. But here they are. The men of the East, made up of Persians. Oh, they actually look really colourful as well. That's fantastic. I haven't played against them in quite some time. But here are the Persians and Arabian tribes. Charging in for me here now. You got to give it to them. They got a nice sort of spicy flair about them. Okay, men. You know what to do. God is with us. Only kill what is necessary. For God is on our side. The East has made us tremble in too long. Here are the cataphractoi as well. And we're in range. We are now officially raining fire and death upon the East. I want my onagers to try and hit soldiers. Yeah, okay. Cavalry's not a bad shout here, though. I don't want to lose these guys, so I want to fall back to this position here. I want to also fire upon their cavalry when we have the chance. So, a nice bombardment is coming in. Excellent stuff. Hit their cavalry where you can. If we can kill their general, their king, their sultan, we want to be in a really good position. So it does look like their cavalry is going to come in. My crossbowmen are going to get some shots out, but it's going to be a direct cavalry charge upon our knights. They are heavy shock units as well, so we've got to be careful. Archers, just sort of chill a bit, okay? Hit them. They're not coming in just yet. They're fine. Hit this general for the love of God. Okay, so they haven't got much more here. Let's swing down and help. Hit my shock cavalry against theirs. Because what we want to do is we want to pin them into an engagement. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Go in here. Catapults. Continue to fire at their general. We might be able to get lucky. Okay, archers. You're not going to be able to, which is unfortunate. So let's get these cavalry out. Even though we have them pinned. Oh, there's only 15 of them. Pull out. Pull out here and reform. I'm tempted to bring the Prince Edward around. Okay, catapults are out of position now. I just need to figure out a new target. Probably crossbowmen. Okay, they're actually engaging here. We're getting flanked, which is fine. We'll worry about that a wee bit later. Charge these guys coming in. They're moving their general way out of it now. We're going to have to keep an eye on flanks. Archers are at a fire at will. Whoa, what's happened here? Are my catapults too close or something? Yeah, what are you doing, catapults? Just go back there and... oh my god. This is going to get us killed. This is how we lose if they're not careful. Alright, catapults, we need you for the love of fucking God. Right, form back the fuck up. It's cause what's happened. Shit. Oh, come on, I told you to fucking go after those guys and pull you back. Right, get back on the cat. I put them too close. That's simply what's happened. Right, now we're getting targeted by their men and we can't stop them. And now this is drawing a lot of my cavalry out. Come on, you fucking useless catapults. Now we're getting flanked. Their generals now come in. Right, now we have the catapult control. Move the fuck back! I have swordsmen coming in here now. And they're fine as well. My general can come back about a yard. Right, we've got these guys here. Now go. Right, for the love of God. So can we operate these catapults? I think maybe I was misclicking. Right, that's fine. You guys can come back into this. And turn. Right, fire into that. Like, do I have to do this myself? Throw everything you have in that. With fire. Right, cavalry, charge. Hit this swordsman here and hit these guys here. Try and kill their general somehow. The enemy general's dead, perfect. But I just need to hold fucking mine out of it. My Christ. Right, like hit into this as you can, like there. Nah, you can't really shoot up and over into it. Okay, they're coming out now. They're good. What happened to my cavalry? Really just need to sit out. Yeah, they're getting shredded. Loose formation, skirmish, hit something like that. Catapults, try and just hit into this. Those cavalry are drawing you way too far out. Crossbowmen, try and hit theirs, that's fine. Try and hold as best you can. Brave men of the Teutonic Order. For the Holy Grail, for whatever is sacred. Just hold this line. Against these heathens. My left line's buckled. This fucking cat. I think the archers are just too much for me now. We've done our best, but I think we've lost this one. And Prince Edward's dead. Try and push, don't give up, but I think that's exactly what's happened. Yeah, they just keep on getting into combat lock. I don't know why. Well, at least we killed their Sultan. At least we got that going for us. For victory or defeat? Charge. That was an expensive waste. But so be it. Oh, damn. I thought this army would have been so much better. Well. How can a man be brave when facing fearful odds? For the ashes of his fathers, and for the temple of his gods. Charge, men! For a Teutonic order. Prince Edward will not die in vain. Decisive defeat. Fuck! 2,450. We deploy. We lost 2,301. Fuck. Attila lost his life, but deployed 5,028. Oh man, that catapult micromanage was atrocious. That flank was tough as well. I felt like that was sort of winnable, but in the same boat, like just those archers, just absolutely relentless. They would have been on heavy shot as well, I imagine. 148, 92, 110, 146. Those archers, 118. We're just outnumbered. We overextended ourselves. I was sort of giving the AI too much props. I should have just been boring and stale and just sort of stayed at Antioch. We wouldn't have had a battle in today's episode though, but that's how it is. Hey, you win some, you lose some, you draw some, and in this one we horrendously lost. This is probably our second biggest defeat of the campaign. Yeah, I thought these Teutonic swordsmen would have done a hell of a lot better as well, to be honest. Multiple battle failures. I should have just been a bit more relaxed and held an Antioch. I thought, like, if we could hit that unit, we would destroy it. But it doesn't look like the AI wanted to help me out. Those fuckers. It's alright. We've got plenty more heirs now. I guess. Oh wow! I guess the throne goes to Oswy now. My brother's second-born legitimate son. Or does it go to my grandson Burgred? The problem is there's only two. But I guess it does. He doesn't have bastard DNA. He has DNA of a Danish grandmother and a Holy Roman. No. That's the other way around. Yeah. He's half Danish. Yeah. Grandmother was. Oh, decisive defeat. It still says he's alive. But he's about to be gutted here. Revenge, I promise my son, will be swift. The Zen-Gid dynasty has destroyed us at Edessa. And they've actually pushed up into Yeah, fuck. Oh, piss off. You won't have my daughter. Alrighty, welcome to the top of the turn. What is this religious change? Noble marriage. Oh, that's good. Religious change. The Emirate of Yemen. New religion, Catholicism. Really? That's weird. They're my enemy. Attitude 335, 134. They're the puppet of the Sultan here. Wow, okay. But that's a good start. That's a trickle that could turn into a flood. After that army's destroyed, it's really allowed our stuff to come back up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move Genseric, my bastard brother, to Antioch to defend it. And we will get revenge. So it was, yeah, there's a new, yeah, well, at least we managed to kill their king out of it, which is, or sultan, which is good. Right, we're going to continue to get some more units here. Let's get some units of Teutonic archers and a crossbowman, and let's get some proper cavalry here as well to try and hold where we can. We're going to convert these buildings as well off camera. We're going to need to build a full stack. Yeah, you need to stay in Antioch, you fucker. We've got a spare slot here. Let's just get you in. Right, well, we do have a army here. That's what we have. It's near Silesia and Krakow. Helgi will recruit a new army after Edward's defeat. We're going to continue to hold in Galich, Kiev, and Vilna as well. We'll try take territory in Anatolia as best we can. But if we skip a couple of turns, I wouldn't be surprised if the Christendom Alliance here take more territory. But it does look like the East is putting up some form of resistance. So what has the game automatically generated as my heir? Nothing, out of curiosity. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we currently have Gunderic, we have my 3 daughters here now, and then we have Edbold, who is, I would say, is the heir, because he's my grandson, isn't he? And I'm still alive, so I can still decree that anyway. It's my say. I am the faction leader of the Teutonic Order. Genseric, my bastard brother. His firstborn son, Edward, died 29 years of age, forever young, married to a princess of the Holy Roman Empire. However, his lineage and his sort of... Oh, he even had she was even pregnant at the time. No! He will live on. Burgred, his son is 6. He has a bastard daughter, Finn. He has a daughter as well. Wow. Enfled and Enfled. Twins, Basil. Not twins. There's a pretty big time apart. Borthulf, or whatever. Oswy has a son, Edward, as well. Brithelm has a bastard son. We'll get rid of the bastards, but we'll keep the legitimate children. He's actually half Saxon, isn't he? Yeah, his mother was from Saxony. Anyway, this guy's got a lot of German blood in him. Burgred. I guess it's kind of fitting. But regardless, unfortunately, it's time to end episode 9 of the Teutonic Order campaign here. We'll continue to try and convert our territories where I can. We'll continue to push into the east as well. They don't want to peace out or anything. No. Oh, okay. I was just looking at it for my own curiosity. Unfortunately, Prince Edward is dead. Forever young. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.